there, guys, and welcome to Nation Voice Tower, that hub that keeps you updated about the happenings in the country, Nigeria. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing just fine. I remain your anchor for today, Grace. Okay, let's move on to what we have for today. So, over time, guys, a lot of fraud cases have been revealed, a lot of issues that we never thought, and a lot of political elements we never thought, or perhaps we held them in high esteem, have been revealed of linking or relating to fraud cases. And we get to realize that these political entities, they are after their pocket, they are after their enrichment. They don't really have the heart of the welfare of Nigerians at heart. And then them vying for these political positions is just for their own personal benefit. Most of them. Yes, they feel that it is a national cake, so we need to divide the national cake and share it among others. They feel that public money, public funds is government property. Nobody will account for it. They can go out, host projects to, do a lot of fundings and the rest of it, and then these fundings get approved. At the end of the day, you do not see the project actually happening. This is where we find it happening in Nigeria. This is the level of politicians in Nigeria. They don't care about citizens. They just care about how they can, enrich themselves and embezzle funds, loot and squander public money, all in the name of the national cake, which needs to be divided. Okay, guys, so over time, lots of fraud cases, allegations have come out concerning some political personalities, and people we thought we held in high esteem have actually been rubbed dead in the mud. Okay, guys, now today we're going to talk about Governor Abdul Razak. Yes, the Kwara State Governor. Yeah, he has actually lavished 17.8 billion naira on Kwara State Hotel after shunning the company which wanted to rehabilitate the hotel for 3 billion naira. Okay, guys, so Mustafa Mashood is an all-progressive Congress chieftain and former governorship aspirant who has described the sum of 17.8 billion naira awarded for the rehabilitation of the state hotel by Governor of Kwara State, Abdul Rahman Abdul Razak, as unjustifiable and a waste of scarce resources. So the Kwara State government has approved 17.8 billion naira for the rehabilitation of known hotel after public backlash over the abandonment of the facility. It was learnt that the project was awarded to Cranebrook Construction Company Limited. The project aims to transform it into a five-star hospitality facility at 17.8 billion naira with a projected duration of 24 months. So, however, the APC chieftain in an open letter to the governor said the figure was outrageous, considering that his company had bid for 3 billion naira to complete the same task. Also noting that if for any reason they have to consider inflation and the exchange rate, then they can also look at the figure around 5 billion, stating that the governor felt challenged and went ahead to award the contract at a staggering sum of 17.8 billion naira, stating further to the governor that it was not fair, that this figure is unjustifiable and a waste of scarce resources, stating that the people of Kwara ventilated their opinions, but the governor paid deaf ears. He did not listen to them, adding that the people voted into office this governor, so he is supposed to listen to them. He is supposed to be a servant and not a dictator that abhors decent views. Now, the governor further threatened to destroy the APC chieftain Mustafa Mahmoud if he goes to court. Okay, so Mustafa has agreed to go to court on the matter against the governor's threat, stating that Kwara's common patrimony is not the governor's personal property. It's hot, guys, in Kwara State. You can imagine a fellow APC chieftain actually challenging the governor of Kwara State for his bad deeds. He didn't partake in it. He rather challenged him and told him no, that this is not right. charging 17.8 billion naira when his company chose to do the project for 3 billion naira. And then the governor picked deaf ears because he felt that this is the national cake. He can choose to inflate the price to any amount he wants because, of course, it will be um made available for him and he can transfer it to any of his accounts. It's obvious that the present governor of Kwara State is the most wasteful governor in the history of Kwara State. State has known him for his lack of competence. He's incompetent. Yes, so all what they want is to loot and squander. A project that would have been done with 3 to 5 billion naira, the governor skyrocketed the amount to 17.8 billion naira on a refurbished building that was abandoned. It's not as if he was starting from the scratch to build the project. It was already a standby building which was abandoned, which needed some refurbishing. It wouldn't have cost that amount. Nigeria, my country. Okay, guys, moving on to our second update. So, guys, it's very obvious that late Major General Ibrahim Tahiru was committed to the fight against insurgency in Nigeria. That is why his life was cut short. That is why they eliminated him. Retired Major General Ali Kefi, former general officer commanding Division 1 of the Nigerian Army, had stated that within the short period of Atahiru's headship of the Nigerian Army, we witnessed tremendous progress in security. That's why they eliminated him. Let's listen to Ali Kefi as he throws more light on things we never knew. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
First and foremost, it's important to put this in the proper perspective, right? Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru, the late Chief of Army Staff, who died in that ill-fated plane crash on the 21st of May 2021, was highly committed in the fight against insurgency, terrorism in the country. And within the short period of his time, of his headship of the Nigerian Army, we all witnessed tremendous progress in the security situation, largely in the northwest and other parts of the country. And as a matter of fact, being his the General Officer commanding one division, which is the premier division of the Nigerian Army, also very much aware of the strategy and plan that he had in place, that he had in mind to address this. And he had tasked us to review the situation with a view to coming up with workable strategies that will address the situation. And we were on that, and as a matter of fact, on the visit, the day the plane crashed, we were to discuss certain things regarding the way forward to address those things. And as I stated during my interview with your sister organization, that is the Tuesday, right? There were a chain of events that preceded, and even on the actual day of the crash, that gave room for questions. So many questions that needed to be answered. He was, due to come by 1000 hours, that's 10 a.m. Friday, that was 21st of May 2021. And for some reasons, right, we ended our conversation the night before, that was on the 20th, on Thursday night, with the understanding that he was coming by 10 o'clock the following morning, and I was to arrange for us to attend the Jumat Friday service, and then the following morning, when I called to inquire if the program was still as we discussed, they said there was a change in plan. Apparently, he had received a call just before he went to bed that there was to be a meeting. I can't remember where precisely, but a meeting which he was to attend in passing. and therefore he wouldn't be able to come before the Juma. So it was agreed that he was going to depart Abuja airport by 1600, that's about 4 p.m. thereabouts. And the flight time is usually 20-25 minutes to Kaduna. And I was informed that he will leave the flag house, that's the official residence of the Chief of Army Staff here in Abuja, and proceed to the airport. And that takes normally between 30-35 minutes, and because it's a fast movement, convoy movement. And he got to the airport at about 16:05 hours, that's 5 minutes after 4. I was informed of that, and they made their way to board the flight. And for some inexplicable reason, which I till today I cannot, I don't understand. I cannot say, right? They were kept at the airport for over an hour and a half. Meantime, back in Kaduna, we were waiting to receive him at the Nigerian Air Force base, which is at Kau, and the weather has started forming, and there was a weather warning that the Kaduna airspace wasn't to be, this thing was to be avoided between.
Welcome back, guys. So that was a very deep revelation by Ali Kefi, the former general officer commanding Division 1 of the Nigerian Army, retired. Yes, it's only in Nigeria that they will call you a hero after your demise, that they'll remember you when you have done, maybe when you were alive, they did not remember you, but after you have died, they will now start remembering lots of good bits from you. It's that bad in Nigeria, guys. So that is why there's need for Tinubu to revisit the report that indicted some security personnel and key government appointees under Buhari's regime in the fight against insurgency in the country. So we must end that menace. We must end this menace before we can move forward as a nation. Yes, we need to end this insecurity menace, the insurgency, the bandits, the kidnappings, the killings, and the rest of it, the Fulani terrorists, and the rest of it. Yes, that's why they cut Ibrahim Atahiru's life short, because they realized he was making process, he was making progress rather, in ending insurgency in the country. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's my time. I wrap it up from here. Before I quit, do not forget to like, share, comment down below what you think about this video. And if you're just watching for the first time, please do well to subscribe and also click on your notification bell in case we have new videos. You'll be the first to get first-hand notifications. Thank you, guys. God bless Nigeria, and bye for now.